Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Everyday Speak English. I'm Emma.
I'm Daniel. Today, we're talking about something that almost every English learner experiences at some point.
The fear of speaking English.
Oh yes, that nervous feeling when someone starts speaking English to you and suddenly your brain stops working.
Your heart beats faster, your hands feel cold, and you start thinking, what if I make a mistake?
What if they laugh at me?
What if I don't understand anything?
Exactly. And if you've ever felt this way, don't worry. You're definitely not alone.
Even confident English speakers once felt nervous too. Absolutely, Daniel. I still remember the first time I had to speak English in front of a group of people.
Really? What happened?
I practiced my introduction many times at home. I knew every sentence perfectly. But when I stood up in front of everyone, my mind suddenly went blank. I forgot the simplest words. Even my own introduction sounded strange to me.
Oh, wow. What happened next?
Well, I took a deep breath, smiled, and said, "Sorry, I'm a little nervous today." And surprisingly, everyone smiled back at me. That made me relax a little. And after that, the conversation became much easier.
That's such a good reminder that people are usually kinder than we imagine.
Sometimes our fear is much bigger inside our mind than in reality. So true. And today, we're going to talk about why people feel afraid to speak English.
And more importantly, how you can overcome that fear, step by step.
Yes, we'll share practical tips, real experiences, and simple exercises that can help you become a more confident English speaker.
So grab your coffee, relax, and let's get started. All right, Emma. Let's begin with a simple question. Why are so many people afraid of speaking English?
Well, Daniel, one of the biggest reasons is fear of making mistakes. Many learners think they need perfect grammar, perfect pronunciation, and perfect vocabulary before speaking. But that's impossible. Language learning is naturally messy. You learn by making mistakes.
Exactly. Imagine learning how to ride a bicycle. Nobody becomes perfect on the first day. You wobble, you lose balance, maybe you even fall. But little by little, you improve. Speaking English works the same way.
That's such a great comparison. Another reason people feel afraid is because they compare themselves to native speakers. They watch movies, listen to podcasts, or hear fluent speakers online and think, I'll never sound like that.
But here's the truth. You don't need to sound perfect to communicate successfully.
Yes, communication is the goal, not perfection. I once met a traveler in Italy whose English grammar wasn't perfect at all, but he spoke confidently, smiled often, and used simple words clearly. And guess what?
Everyone understood him perfectly.
Confidence often matters more than perfect grammar.
Absolutely. And confidence grows through practice, not through waiting. Many learners keep saying, I'll speak English when I'm ready. But the truth is, you become ready by speaking.
That's such an important point. So let's talk about practical ways to overcome fear.
What's the first thing learners should do?
The first step is changing your mindset. Instead of thinking, I'm afraid of making mistakes, try thinking, mistakes help me improve. Every mistake teaches you something new.
That's powerful. I remember when I was learning Japanese, I once accidentally used a word incorrectly in a restaurant.
Oh no, what happened?
I wanted to say the food was delicious, but I used the wrong word and accidentally described the food as dangerous.
Oh no, that must have been embarrassing.
It was, but everyone laughed kindly and corrected me. And you know what? I never forgot the correct word after that.
Sometimes embarrassing moments become the best learning moments.
Exactly. So don't run away from mistakes.
Learn from them. Another helpful tip is to start small. You don't need to give a long speech on your first day. Start with simple sentences. For example, "Good morning. How are you?" "I like this movie." "I'm learning English every day."
Simple conversations build confidence, step by step.
Exactly. And here's another powerful strategy. Practice speaking out loud every single day, even if you're alone.
Many learners only study silently. They read grammar books, memorize vocabulary, and listen to videos, but they rarely open their mouths.
Speaking is a physical skill. Your mouth and brain need practice working together.
That's such a good point. It's like learning to play piano. You can't become good just by watching videos about piano. You actually have to touch the keys and practice.
Exactly. And one easy exercise is talking to yourself in English. For example, while cooking, you can say, "The soup smells really good. I need more salt." Or while getting ready in the morning, "Today I'm wearing a blue shirt. I need to leave the house at 8 o'clock."
These simple exercises train your brain to think in English naturally.
Another important tip is to slow down. Many learners think they need to speak fast to sound fluent, but speaking too fast often creates more mistakes and anxiety.
Slow, clear speech sounds much more confident.
Exactly. Even native speakers pause and think sometimes. There's nothing wrong with taking your time. And if you forget a word, don't panic. Use different words to explain your idea. For example, if you forget the word umbrella, you can say, "The thing you use when it rains."
Communication is about sharing ideas, not using perfect vocabulary every time.
And here's something very important. Celebrate your progress. Sometimes learners focus so much on what they can't do that they forget how far they've already come.
Maybe last year you were too shy to say hello in English. But now you can introduce yourself confidently. That's progress too.
Maybe last year you were too shy to say hello in English. But now you can introduce yourself confidently. That's progress too.
Language learning is a journey, not a race.
Everyone improves at different speeds. So if you're listening right now and feeling afraid to speak English, we want you to remember something very important. Your English does not need to be perfect to be valuable.
Your voice matters.
Your ideas matter.
And every time you speak English, you're becoming stronger and more confident.
And with that, we're coming to the end of today's episode.
We hope this conversation encouraged you to overcome your fear and start speaking English more confidently.
Remember, mistakes are normal, fear is normal, and progress takes time.
Just keep practicing and keep believing in yourself.
Thank you so much for listening to Everyday Speak English.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it with your friends.
And tell us in the comments, what makes you nervous when speaking English?
We'd love to hear your experiences.
Until next time,
Keep practicing.
stay positive and keep speaking English every day. Bye, everyone.
Take care and see you in the next episode.